What's going on, guys? World War 2 Kitty Hawk here. I've played this game for 30 hours and I've really been enjoying the game. I've been enjoying the gameplay. I've been getting really immersed in this world. I had a lot of issues with the game. I still have some issues with the game, with pop-ins and characters being inside a vehicle and the characters standing up inside the vehicle. So I've had all these weird sort of glitches and stuff, and the game's crashed multiple times, which has been really annoying. But I feel like the second update that this game had has made the game a lot better than on day one. I'm actually enjoying the game. I can't wait until I can get a PlayStation 5 and have the next gen upgrade graphics. But I really don't understand why, the reason why I made this video is I don't understand why there's still so much hate towards this game, and why there's so many memes up and people saying that the graphics on this are garbage, but people don't question, they're not looking at it in the respect that this game is a next gen game. It is, and people need to accept that. They need to stop living in denial and thinking that this game was made for current gen and that it's a current gen game, because if you're going to keep thinking like that, you're just going to stay disappointed. Because when you look at the detail and what they're trying to achieve in this game, if you really step back and just look at the detail in this game, look, I can see it now, and this is on PS4 Pro, but I'm not even seeing it at its full potential. The resolution isn't at the level of at the full potential of what the developers have done. I'm not seeing this game at its full potential, but I know it's not because it's not the game. It's not the actual game that's causing that. It's the hardware that the game's running on, and that should tell you that this game is not designed. Well, it's designed. It is. They designed it for current gen, but it should have not been designed for current gen. Is what I'm trying to say. I feel like current gen, when it comes to games like this, will hold games like this back, and that's the reality. If we want to enjoy games like this that are full of detail and immersive and and pushing the boundaries of what gaming can do, the possibilities of gaming, we need to move on from current gen. So because PlayStation 5 is not available for a lot of us, and neither is Series X. So to me, that pisses me off more than the so-called failed potential of this game. Because I know this game's gonna be amazing on next gen. Once we can actually get a next gen frickin' console, and once we actually get the update, I know this game's gonna be amazing, because I know that CD Projekt Red will make this game amazing, because they're an amazing development team. They created The Witcher 3, which is one of my favorite games of all time, which blew my mind away, blew me away. I was a huge Bethesda fan. I loved Bethesda games, and especially Fallout. And I remember when The Witcher 3 came out, and I was looking forward to Fallout 4, and how much of a flop Fallout 4 was. How much of a disappointment that game was compared to Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. But Witcher 3, it came out, and I saw the trailer to it, and I thought that would be an interesting game. That looks quite cool. Played the Witcher 3, and it blew my mind away. So I have that to hold on to. I have the fact that The Witcher 3 was an amazing game, and it was a game I didn't think I would enjoy, but it's a game that I loved. So it gave me some confidence in the development team that they would make a great game called Cyberpunk. Yes, the game is not running how it should be running, but that's why I believe the game shouldn't have been released yet. But CD Projekt Red had a lot of pressure on them, didn't they? So the gaming community is... I'm starting to see why people say it's toxic, because I used to be on the side of always defending the gaming community, but I actually seen how toxic they are, the gaming community, how toxic and how fickle the gaming community is. And we paid $60, so we demand that this game be at the level that we want it to be at. Okay, so I could understand if this game was complete pile of garbage, complete pile of trash on a system that is more than capable of handling this game. But obviously the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One can't really handle this game. So why is it that people haven't moved past that? Why is it that people can't get that through their thick skulls, that this game will not be at its full potential on those consoles? It's a bit like the Nintendo Switch and you're playing The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 looks amazing on PC and it looks pretty damn good on current gen. But it's a shadow of its former self on the Switch. I've got a Switch and I've played The Witcher 3 on there. But I could sit there and go and blame Nintendo and go, Nintendo, this is disgusting that The Witcher 3 is not at the level that I was wanting it to be, like console level. But that's the sort of arrogance that people have in the gaming community today. That they expect to not upgrade their hardware or play it on the higher end hardware, but they still expect it to be at a certain level. That gaming has progressed. The scale and size of games has progressed. It's progressing past current gen. Well, old, not saying current gen, like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because that's not current gen no more. Current gen is PlayStation 5 or next gen or whatever. You get what I mean. So gaming has advanced, but these two systems have not advanced. That's what I think about this, man. And when I realised that, that these games should not have been released on these consoles, that they should have been next gen, it was easier for me to accept the state that the game's in at the moment. And people go, oh well, it's not running well on the PlayStation 5 at the moment. It's not running well on the Series X. Yeah, I know that because it's playing on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One backwards compatibility. That's why. But if this game was developed solely for next gen, I think it would be a lot better experience for people, right? And you can't blame CD Projekt Red for this thing. This is what makes me angry, is the fact that people just overlook Sony and Microsoft's failure to give enough consoles. Why is it that they get a free pass? Why is it that I see no hate towards Sony or Microsoft? That there's not enough PlayStation 5s or Series X's? Because you know what? That's been the biggest disappointment for me for 2020 last year. That was the biggest disappointment, that I could not get a PS5 or a Series X. That I'm forced to play this game, right? Forced to play it on frickin' current gen, or PlayStation 4. Even though this is PS4 Pro, which is a little bit better than the PS4. But my expectation levels have come down for current gen. Now, if this game is still a pile of dog poo on next gen, right, and it doesn't look like a next gen game on next gen when they do the update, yes, then I'd probably agree with what people being upset. But people have just been upset for the sake of being upset. Oh, I'm going to get a refund. Well, get a refund. Get a refund. If you feel like that's what's going to make you feel better is by getting a refund, get a refund. To be honest, I'm getting sick of seeing it online. I'm getting sick of just how toxic the community is. Just how toxic the gaming community's become towards gaming. Like, they can't even see how ambitious this game is. They can't even see that. Well, if GTA 5 was amazing, this game should be amazing. GTA 5 isn't at the scale. Is GTA 5 at this scale? Like, look at the detail. Does it have the in-depth missions that this game has? Does it have the customizations and all the different intricacies that this game has as an RPG? Does GTA 5 have that? Does it have the rich story? There's so many things. Like, if you want to know what this game what this game's potential, what it looks like people are mocking the graphics of this game instead of mocking the consoles that this game has been played on, because that's what we should be mocking. We should be mocking that people are so invested still in current gen. instead of next gen. They're so invested in PlayStation 4. They expect games to still look amazing on hardware that's freaking outdated. Outdated hardware. You know, you look at. I just watched a video today from. What's the name of the place? They do the analysis. Frickin' mine's just gone blank. Digital Foundry. That's it. You look at the latest video from Digital Foundry, and you try and tell me that this game is not ambitious. You watch the latest video. Digital Foundry rated this game with the greatest graphics on the market right now. You know, and yes, it's on PC. So you sit there and you type on your keyboard and you say, "Oh, Kitty Hawk, this game is, it's worse than GTA 5. The graphics of GTA 5 are better." Go and look at Digital Foundry, and you listen to what they named as the #1 game for graphics, and it's this game. So if this game is the best graphics, but the only way you can get the best graphics is on PC, because you need really good hardware, well, that shows that it's not the bloody game, it's the hardware that's holding this game back. So that's what people need to wake up to, man. Realize that current gen is what will hold games back. The faster we can all get to next gen, the faster that we can get better hardware, the better for us as gamers. Now that's all I wanted to say. Been getting a little bit pissed off lately about just all the hate towards this game. I understand the game's buggy, but it's going to get better, guys. Once we can all get a next gen console, or we can get it on PC, and they can give Cyberpunk some time, because that this game was released because CD Projekt Red would have been damned if they did, or damned if they didn't, man. If they decide to put this next gen only, the same people that are complaining that they want a refund will be the same guys complaining, "Oh, well, you promised it to be on current gen, now you're only going to put it on next gen." They would have got backlash either way, man. They would have got backlash either way. So, anyways, guys, I'll leave it at this. You'll probably get a lot of dislikes in this video, but honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. And I'm going to post this video anyway. This is my little rant, my little opinion, and if you don't like it, that's up to you. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.